Hello guys, welcome back to another lovely trading video. In this one we're going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis on Walgreens, ticker WBA. Now to get straight into this, we are kind of going over this because a lot of these kind of pharmacies slash kind of just, I don't even know what you really consider these kind of just consumer staples kind of things. A lot of them are just coming down to 52 weeks lows after having their strong bounce. When you're seeing it on Walgreens, you've seen it on Rite Aid. They're all coming down. They're all coming down into kind of these low risk or areas where we wouldn't mind getting long, especially on Walgreens. So to get straight into it, we are going to go onto a clean daily chart. We use this to find gap fills. Gap fills we use as price targets, not so much as price entries. And we can see one clean and clear gap fill out of 47.45. And really that's going to be the main gap fill we're focusing on. Others have either been filled or not, are not that very obvious. So yeah, really that 47.50 is really the only level we're looking at from a gap fill perspective. Now to go on to kind of levels where we're looking to be buying from, we can see price is currently around $43.80. We do have a buy target around $42.50. If it pushes down further, $41.25. And an extreme low, $38.25. All these levels are levels where we consider low risk, and we would expect either the reversal to happen, or at least buying pressure to come in and selling pressure to get weaker. But we are already below the second deviation, especially below the second deviation on the 4 hour, and below the first deviation on the daily. So this does already tell us then that it is a low risk long. So if you were looking to get long Walgreens more from an investment standpoint, then and you don't care about timing it as great, then really buying at a level such as now is good enough. But really, if you are looking more from a trading perspective, we tend to try and find the key levels where most of the big moves will happen off of, and really those levels are most likely going to be around the 42.50, 41.20, and an extreme low 38.25. Now where are we finding targets for this? And really our final target, if from a trading perspective, is going to be this 47.50 or $47. Reason for that is that's the closest of statistical means, and we always trade to the statistical mean because once price comes into there, it's got nothing really to reverse to, so then it's a lot more of a gamble whether it go up or down. So that's usually why we find that as our final target. So in this case, $47 will be our final target. So if we're able to buy this third deviation and price does continue down, this does provide us with about a 10 or to 11% upside. If you're buying from current price around $33.90, and that's still providing around a 7.5% upside. Now if you're looking to an investment standpoint, you may be looking to hold further, then we will just give targets where you may be wanting to lock in some profits, reducing size, or kind of just whatever you want to be doing. But all of these levels we're kind of highlighting now are all levels where you expect selling pressure to somewhat kick in, and maybe areas where you probably don't want to be taking as many long positions because then it's becoming a bit more overbought. But any of these levels are kind of where we'd be looking to cut size, and once you get to kind of this $55, because then it's a third deviation on the 4 hour and the daily, that's where we would really be cutting it near enough for all sides. We don't really want to be holding anything past here, and the reason for that is more likely than not it's going to reverse. You saw it when it came into it this time, and you'll probably see it again if it comes up to that price. That's why we tend to lock in the majority of profits, even if it's from an investment standpoint, unless obviously your investments are you're just holding it until retirement. But either way, I hope you enjoyed kind of the breakdown on Walgreens. Again, it's the same kind of thing on similar stocks such as Rite Aid. Reason we did the analysis on Walgreens though is it hasn't been selling off as harsh as Rite Aid. We can see Rite Aid standard deviations isn't really giving us a buy signal to at least kind of 680, and that's why we've done the analysis on Walgreens, because it's already giving us buy signals. So on Rite Aid we would be a bit more patient on it unless you're looking at it from an investment standpoint, and really now is not too bad of a time. You're getting in at a 52-week low. And where would our targets be? Investment standpoints, more around the 11 to 12, at least short-term investment. And if you're looking more for kind of longer-term swings, around $9 would most likely be our target. So I hope you enjoyed the breakdown on Walgreens and the small analysis, I guess, on Rite Aid at the end. If you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Hope you see you next one, and that's it. Peace.